Cousin! You have returned. How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well. What's happened here?
Nothing.
Seems to me.
No one is... Now then.
We had a talk with Lady
装備変えたら
Moore. All
ま
our
くりみたいにな
findings
ったが
point to one conclusion.
The congregation. Us. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to...
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. This question also concerns you, since we cannot bombard my father with the congregation, even in...
You were thinking of us.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your ad... Go and find her, cousin.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now.
Look out for yourself.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine. You'll find all you need.
Good day.
Desarde.
And cousin to the governor. One of my notes accompanies you from time to time, doesn't he? But I doubt that you've come here to discuss...
I've explored many ruins on this island. In one of them, we found this document. As are the buildings, these discoveries raise a good many...
I understand. All the same, we are... I could eventually overlook Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, the bishop that accompanies you.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about...
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. Anything else?
I need to be going.
Are your boots? Come closer, good people. The cure and wine. Good day, Your Excellency.
いなくね。あ、ペトリュスか。仲間連れてくればいいのかな。
My dear child,
What was your role at my uncle's court?
no. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a pity you were so young. You preferred to run around.
I had a meeting with Ab. She said she was bound.
The Naughts are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans.
Effectively. She told me that and she advised me to speak to you.
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Taleme. It is possible they have decided. We will need to speak with those on Taleme.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my...
「先にペトリュスを仲間にするクエストを進めてなかったら。さっきの場所にペトリュスがいたのかな。
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing. Don't hesitate. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you.
Hello, sir.
Indeed.
Pleasure.
Your admiral in
Problems, huh? One of those... Then two of my men... I wanted to ask for games of politics. More questions?
Thanks. We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information. Good day. Do you know any...
What? 3? He went, well, no.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. Good day.
So you should ask. They must have... Especially...
And what do these...
They wear.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. We'd better go towards the tavern. That's where the Naught was last seen before he disappeared. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
What do you want from me?
Sir de Sardet.
Ah! I am Bishop Domitius.
I believe you have a few
We have problems with all. They are very secretive. The sorcery they employ. And to top it all off... And this is where it...
Whatever do you mean?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naught sufferer? The only logical reason is that they are at it. I am certain that we will find...
Very...
Anything else?
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
Tell me about San Mateo.
It is still a new city, of course. Many Telemi, including, of course, the conversion of the...
You seem to know Father Petrus well.
He is a brilliant man, a missionary, who always favors cunning and diplomacy over force. He has traveled to many countries to bring the light. He is also an ambitious man who has long... But I'm sure he will fervently bring you all this...
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are...
We're approaching the tavern.
If you hope to hear some secrets, maybe we should be a little more discreet.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this?
I have no idea what you're talking
A
about.
witness told me 2 Nauts were captured. One of my companions is an eminent member of the...
An eminent You truly do not...
Come on! Aloysius fled as soon as he could. He's not exactly courageous. Let's search these men. They may have some interesting documents. So they're keeping the Nauts in the prisons of the coin. Entering this place will not be an easy...
Good day, Desade.
I met the representative of the Order...
That hardly surprises me.
And that bishop is not made of milk and kindness. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because...
Responsible for the Malachor?
Through your magic. Some sort of rich...
I have nothing more to say about it. More questions?
Thanks. I've got every... The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naught's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
May the Enlightened bless you.
Halt! You have no...
And if I gave you this? So that you might go...
In that case, I could...
やっぱ金って最強だな。
Locked.
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They wanted us to admit to all man. I was of the firm belief that they would. You must make haste.
They spoke of a great purification. I heard them talking about their headquarters. Thank you again for...
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute them. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
And what can I do?
That will be all.
Let's get rid of these. Come here, my beauties. Come here, my beauties.
Good day, Dessert.
Thanks. This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Naughts are hiding from us. I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
It looks like a sort of astrolabe, but it seems that they are more sophisticated than the ones I know. It's fascinating.
Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather?
I believe that the other instrument there is a barometer. I've heard people speak of them, but have never seen one.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side. These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him. Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is. We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this man.
Yes?
I would like to have an audience with the Mother...
What is this about, Dimitri?
Well...
You see, Eminence, according to him, they would also...
That is an extremely...
Effectively, considering the... But these suspicions have pushed the... The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts. They were tortured with the singular... If I had not intervened...
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted.
These Nauts are now united with their... Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I went to take a look at this. There were neither idols nor... and absolutely nothing that... I found nothing. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme. I was able to get my hand on... They were signed by you, Father. And to attack every Naut building and...
Domitius, how could you?
The Nauts are not believers.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Without you, this... Carry my best wishes to your cousin.
I will tell him, Your Eminence.
セレマっているのは宗教国家なのかな？
Desarde, what can I...
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. The Order thought you to be
The secrets. We discovered this island. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craft. The magic of the natives of Tir Fadi was awoken. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Closer, good people. The cure is
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me. Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else. I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so... Cousin, I don't...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry before the guard can act. Lord de Cossillon! The coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same...
So, they have... was only a question of...
We should have paid more attention to... Follow me.
I'm coming.
Never going in the yard.
To my help, and death for the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
him down!
Things are about to get dicey!
Lord Minister! The coin guard wants to take control.
The guard is everywhere.
We will do come now.
I'll follow you.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me...
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like...
Like someone ill, Constantine.
You have such a way with words.
Let's go then.
And cousin?
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
ちょっと眠くなってきた。一旦配信切ります。お疲れ様でした。